At a press conference that reaffirmed his commitment to being the fertilization president,
Ew.
Trump signed an order lowering the prices of some IVF drugs. The announcement gave HHS Secretary RFK Jr. an opportunity to commend President Trump for addressing what he claimed were the root causes of the declining birth rate: endocrine disruptors that mess with a person's hormones and make it harder for someone to conceive. Now, you would be forgiven for thinking that all this talk of a fertility crisis means that more and more young, healthy couples are having their attempts to get pregnant thwarted by an increase in infertility or impaired fecundity, which is the ability to become pregnant and carry that pregnancy to term. But that's not really what's happening. It's not as if otherwise healthy 25-year-olds are suddenly struggling to conceive. Tracking infertility is a little tricky. The CDC does it by assessing how many married couples report having unprotected sex over a period of a year without conceiving. Of course, not everyone trying to have a baby is married, and not every person who wants to conceive is trying within the same year. But by this method, over the last several decades, rates of infertility have remained relatively stable amongst those of reproductive age in the US. Rather, the issue is that younger age groups aren't having babies at the same rate as the youth demographics of prior generations, simply because they don't seem to want to. They're either choosing to delay pregnancies or becoming better at avoiding unplanned pregnancies. It used to be that 1 in 8 births were coming from someone under the age of 20. These days, it's 1 in 25. We won the war on teen pregnancies, which have declined by 77% since the early 90s, but seem to be paying for it with the overall birth rate now. The trend also extends to the slightly older generations, too. Women between the ages of 20 and 24 have cut their birth rates nearly in half. The only age at which the birth rate is climbing is in groups over 30, suggesting that the real trend is about waiting longer to start the process of having kids. For more on this and other stories making sense of public health, download Health Wanted where you get your podcasts, or stream on YouTube at WABE ATL.